It's The Log. I'm Charles Purcell. Welcome to our special Thanksgiving episode. We've got a full lineup here with us around the Thanksgiving table. We've got, of course, Chucky Bucky is here.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. Good to see everybody.
And Uncle Chuck, of course. Well, hello there, Charles Purcell. Happy Thanksgiving. And from Scenes from a Perfect World, we met them in person just a couple of weeks ago on our Halloween program, and that's Baco. He's here. Hello, Baco. Hey, man, how's it going? And little Billy, of course. Hi, Billy. How you doing?
I'm good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm Billy.
All right, Billy. And someone else we met on our Halloween program, Death, is here. We welcome Death.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
Death, of course, is the Death we all know and love. It's got the big black hood and the scythe.
Yep, that's me.
So, Death, is your son going to be with us today?
Oh, you mean Death Jr.?
Yeah, is Death Jr. going to be joining us for Thanksgiving?
No. This is his busy time of year. In fact, it's his busiest time of year.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, with the whole Black Friday thing and all of that. Yeah, he's going to be, he won't be joining us.
Well, that's fine. He's a little bit of trouble anyway, to be honest.
Hey, you're not telling me anything I don't already know, believe me.
So, yeah, this is our Thanksgiving program. We've got a nice meal coming up we're all going to share. In fact, as we begin the show, maybe you guys want to help out here, getting the table ready? Oh, sure. Looks like we need some more chairs around here. Yeah, there's some in the green room. Why don't you go ahead and grab those? Go ahead and help yourselves to some drinks and appetizers while we set up here. Baco, you want to be the bartender? Okay, man. I see you got it all set up over here. Yeah, just find whatever you need, whatever anybody wants. Help them out. Okay, man.
What should I do?
Well, tell you what, Billy. There's all the silverware is downstairs in the kitchen. Why don't you go and just grab the whole tray and bring it all up, okay?
Okay.
Here, I'll put the plates around here. Jeez almighty. Not one of them matches. No, I'm not really into that. All the glasses and plates and silverware and everything is pretty hodgepodge. Well, that's very trendy of you. Well, eclectic, I think they call it. The eclectic style. Everything's mismatched. Yeah, but in my own defense, I've always done it that way. It's all thrift store stuff. That's all I ever buy. Oh, okay. All right then. Well, you're trendy anyway. Okay, good. Maybe my clothes will be trendy someday. Well, I doubt that. Yeah, you're probably right.
What can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know, Death. Looks like everything's under control here. Maybe when it's time to carve the turkey, you got that nice big blade of yours.
Oh, sure, that'll be fun. I'd enjoy that.
Oh, that's a real honor to cut the turkey. Oh, how does he rate?
I don't know. Just Chucky Bucky, you want a beer?
Thanks.
Uncle Chuck, what can I get you? Oh, beer's good.
Here's the silverware.
Oh, thanks, Billy. You can put it right down there. Come on, Billy, I'll get you something to drink.
Okay. We seem to be a little short on knives over here. You got some more knives?
I don't know. We got what we got. There might be more in the kitchen if you want to go check. Hey, Billy, I see you eyeing that vegetable plate there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, go ahead, have some. That's the appetizers over there. You don't have to wait to be invited. Go ahead, rip it up.
Okay, thanks.
You're listening to The Log, Thanksgiving special. Got everybody here today. Everybody, stop what you're doing, gather around here, because Billy has written a Thanksgiving pageant. Yeah, so while the turkey's still got the last couple minutes here in the oven. So you got a turkey going in there, huh? Yeah, I know a lot of us are vegans here, but I do have a turkey for those who want it. So that'll be ready in just a little while. We've got it timed pretty well. I brought a roasted cauliflower for those who don't want the turkey, man, okay? Oh, yeah, that's great. You know what? We should go ahead and put that in the oven and let that warm up, and we'll all be ready at the same time. We're all ready to go otherwise. What do you say we listen to Billy's pageant?
Well, you're not just going to listen. Everybody's in it.
Oh, right, of course. Everybody's going to participate. Okay, take it away, Billy.
Okay, so I've got parts for everybody. Baco, you're going to play Squanto. Here, I copied scripts for everybody. Here you go. Charles Purcell, you're going to play George Weymouth and John Winthrop.
Okay.
Chucky Bucky, you'll be Governor Bradford. Oh, and also, Chucky Bucky, you'll be Captain Benjamin Church.
Oh, wow, this looks great. Okay.
And Uncle Chuck, you're Chief Osemequin, Chief of the Wampanoags.
Well, all right, great.
And also Chief Metacom, also known as King Philip.
He was chief of the Pequots. That was the big Pequot War. I know about that one.
Yeah.
What about me?
Death, you're going to play George Washington and Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, great, okay.
Everybody ready?
Yep,
Yeah,
ready.
man. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. The Real Story of Thanksgiving by Billy Nelson. In 1605, an English explorer and slave trader, George Weymouth, took Squanto, a member of the Pawtucket band of the Wampanoag Nation, from his home in what is now North America to England.
Oh, that's me. So, Squanto, how would you like to go to England? No way! I don't want to be your slave! Oh, no, nothing like that. You're a smart guy. You can work for me. Yeah, I don't know.
Squanto did go with Weymouth. Historians aren't so sure what his status was, but he wound up being kidnapped several times and held as a slave all over Europe. While Squanto was in Europe, some other Englishers kidnapped a bunch of Squanto's band of Pawtuckets and sailed them to England to be slaves. After many years and 5 cross-Atlantic voyages, Squanto finally made it back home.
Hey, where is everybody? Where my Pawtuckets at? Hey, Chief, what's up anyway?
Chief Osemequin was chief of the Wampanoag Nation.
Well, a bunch of damn Britishers took them as slaves and left behind smallpox, which virtually wiped out the rest. That totally sucks.
The Pilgrims arrived in Massachusetts Bay in 1620, and they met Squanto, the last of the Pawtuckets.
Hey there, how's it going?
You speak English?
Yeah, I was over in England and learned the language.
Cool. Could you help us out? We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Squanto taught the Pilgrims how to grow corn and to fish, and even negotiated a peace treaty between them and the Wampanoag Nation. At the end of the first year, the Pilgrims held a feast with Squanto in attendance. Oh, everybody reads that part.
Bang, 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 bang.
One of the ways the Pilgrims celebrated was by firing their guns in the air.
Bang, 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 bang. Wow, man, that's pretty messed up. Hey, shots! Are we being attacked? We better check this out.
Chief Osemequin took about 90 Wampanoags to investigate.
Hey, what the hell's going on over here? It's okay, man. They're just celebrating. They're friends of mine. We've got a treaty, remember?
Hey, Squanto, are these your people? Welcome. Come on in. The more the merrier.
Hey, Chief Osemequin, Governor Bradford is inviting you to join the feast. Well, thanks, but there's really not enough food here for everybody. Hey, Wampanoags, go get those deer we just killed and a whole bunch of corn and veggies to go with it.
Hey, thanks, man.
The party lasted for 3 days. Everybody had a pretty good time, even though Chief Osemequin didn't really trust the Pilgrims, so he and his Wampanoags kept an eye on them. In the next few years, religious zealots called Puritans began arriving by the boatload. They seized land, captured the strong young natives for slaves, and killed the others. The Pequot Nation hadn't agreed to the peace treaty Squanto negotiated with the Wampanoags, and they fought back. The Pequot War was one of the bloodiest Indian wars ever fought. In 1637, over 700 men, women, and children of the Pequot tribe had gathered for their annual Green Corn Festival. In the pre-dawn hours, the sleeping Indians were surrounded by English and Dutch mercenaries who ordered them to come outside. Those who came out were shot or clubbed to death, while the terrified women and children who huddled inside the longhouse were burned alive. The next day, John Winthrop, the governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, declared a day of Thanksgiving.
I declare a day of Thanksgiving.
Because 700 unarmed men, women, and children had been murdered.
What a great victory! Hey, colonists, attack village after village. Women and children over 14 will be sold into slavery. Murder the rest. Bounties will be paid for Indian scalps.
Boats loaded with as many as 500 slaves regularly left the ports of New England. Following an especially successful raid against the Pequot in what is now Stamford, Connecticut, the churches announced a second day of Thanksgiving to celebrate victory over the heathen savages. During the feasting, the hacked-off heads of natives were kicked through the streets like soccer balls. Even the friendly Wampanoag did not escape the madness. Chief Metacomb, known as King Philip, was not happy.
What the hell, man? I thought we had a deal.
But Captain Benjamin Church said,
Nope, off with his head.
And Metacomb was beheaded on August 20, 1676.
Impale Metacomb's head on a high pole for all to see, so they may fear us.
Metacomb's head remained on display in Plymouth, Massachusetts for 24 years. The killings became more and more frenzied, with days of Thanksgiving being held after each successful massacre. During the rest of the colonial period, there were a whole bunch of different so-called Thanksgivings. In 1789, after just a few months in office, George Washington declared a one-time National Day of Thanksgiving.
Whereas it is the duty of all nations to acknowledge the providence of Almighty God, to obey His will, to be grateful for His benefits, and humbly to implore His protection and favor, I do recommend and assign Thursday, the 26th day of November next, to be devoted by the people of these states to the service of that great and glorious being, for all the great and various favors which He hath been pleased to confer upon us.
So basically, Thanksgiving is about thanking God for being on our side when we kill people. During the Civil War, October 3rd, 1863, in an effort to unite North and South, Abraham Lincoln decreed an annual Thanksgiving Day to be a legal national holiday.
I do therefore invite my fellow citizens in every part of the United States to set apart and observe the last Thursday of November as a day of thanksgiving and praise to our beneficent Father who dwelleth in the heavens.
To this day, at noon on every Thanksgiving Day, hundreds of native people from around the country gather at Coles Hill, which overlooks Plymouth Rock, for a national day of mourning.
It's the Log. I'm Charles Purcell. This is our special Thanksgiving program. We just heard little Billy's Thanksgiving pageant. That was really good, Billy.
Thanks.
You write that all yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that was great. Good going.
Was it really that brutal? Holy gosh, that was terrible.
I'll say it was.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Say, Death, what's the deal anyway? How can you be so mean to people?
Hey man, it's not my decision.
Well, sure it is. You're the one. You told us that you and your writers get together, decide how people are going to die. You even have fun with it.
Sure, we have fun sometimes with accidental deaths and things like that. Guy slipping on, a banana peel or something. But no, when it comes to murder and war, that's not on me, man. That's on you guys. We don't have anything to do with that. That's totally unnatural. We're in a natural death.
Oh, well, okay then. All right, so you're still our friend.
Well, I hope so.
Okay, Death, you're good. Don't worry. We still love you. Well, we are all set to go here. The turkey is carved. Thank you, Death.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure.
The table's all set. The food is all put out. So everybody go ahead, gather around the table here. Find an empty seat. We got everything out and ready. Here's the big plate with the turkey. It's also got the stuffing and the mushroom gravy there is in the bowl.
And I got my green bean casserole. That's what I brought for you. I hope you like it. It's my mother's recipe.
Mother's recipe right off a can of soup.
Oh, come on now.
Well, I brought pickled beets. Everybody loves pickled beets, right?
Uncle Chuck, nobody likes pickled beets except for you.
Well, all right, more for me then.
I brought cranberry jelly in a can. I bought it over at Sunrise Groceries on the way over today.
Are they open?
Well, sure, they're open 365 days a year. You can always count on Sunrise Grocery. Yeah, that's right, they are. 365 days. Every day, 9 to 9. Cranberry jelly in a can. We're trying to do organic, natural, local stuff here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I just really love cranberry jelly in a can.
Well, okay. Billy, what did you bring?
I brought roasted Brussels sprouts. They're my favorite.
And Baco, you really outdid yourself.
Oh, yeah, man. Got some sweet potatoes, some cream cheese pumpkin pie for dessert, of course, the roasted cauliflower I told you about.
Wow, oh my goodness, that smells so good. Roasted cauliflower, how do you do that?
Oh, just roast it up with a little chili powder and garlic and onion, some cumin in there, salt and pepper, some cilantro, red onion. It's just pretty standard, but it's pretty good.
So is that a Hispanic recipe then?
Yeah, well, it's a Mexican recipe, if that's what you mean.
Well, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend anybody.
No, of course not, man.
Oh, yes, that's the whole thing now. People don't seem to understand the difference between Hispanic and Latino and Latina. And there's the whole Latinx, or how do you say that? Oh, yeah, Latinx or Latinx. I'm not sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I think it's a probably pretty good idea.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But then again, I'm not Latino. I think groups should identify themselves. So it's up to them. And also, it's kind of a natural thing. You can't force that kind of thing on anybody. It either catches on or it doesn't. And again, it's not for non-Latinos to even weigh in. I mean, I'm fine with whatever they want to do, right? So, Baco, do you like the Latinx or do you use it?
Yeah, Latinx, man, I think it's cool. But I can see, man, some of the older people, they don't like it so much. It's a generational thing. Most younger Latino and Latinas like it okay. And a lot of them use it now. It's catching on, but we'll see. Like you said, over time, we'll see if it catches on or not.
So what is the difference between Latino and Latina?
Well, it's a gender thing, man. Latinos are men and Latina is women.
Oh. So what's the difference between Latino, Latina, and then Hispanic?
Well, Hispanic, man, that refers to people who speak Spanish, or they're descended from Spanish-speaking people, right? Latino, that's more of a geography thing. That's when your people came from Latin America.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
It should be, but people still get it mixed up.
Oh, we forgot the rolls. Billy, you know what? There's a basket of rolls right behind you. Would you get those and pass them around?
Sure.
Thanks. Are they whole weight? There's a variety of rolls in there. Cool.
Here you go.
Well, thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Billy.
Sure. Would you pass the sweet potatoes, please?
Sure, here you go, Billy. Hey, man, your Brussels sprouts are so good.
Thanks.
Oh, they really are. They're delicious.
I'll say. Are there any left? You know what? Just a couple. Here, Billy, you take the last of the Brussels sprouts, too. You earned them.
Thanks.
Everybody good on drinks?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
So how about all those streaming services, huh?
What's that, Death?
Oh, the streaming services. Disney Plus just started up.
Oh, yeah. Big news there. I don't do any of that.
No, me neither. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
Yeah, my son is big into that, those streaming services.
Death Jr.?
Yeah, Death Jr. He loves them. He pushes those all the time. He's always trying to get me to sign up for one or more. You know, you got to sign up for half a dozen of them.
Oh, sure, there's Hulu and there's Netflix and
Apple. Well, yes, and there's Amazon Prime and YouTube and Sling. And you could probably name, 20 more.
Yeah, Death Jr. just loves that kind of thing. That's one of his main tools of recruitment.
Oh, yeah, Death Jr. He's the one who kills you before you die, right?
Yeah, so that's Death Jr.'s game. He creates a lot of walking zombies. He kills you with stuff like streaming services.
Right. I take people when they die and get them where they're going. But, yeah, that's Death Jr.'s thing. He kills them, and then they live for another 60 years. But basically, they're just the walking dead.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah, Death Jr. I remember him. He's quite a little troublemaker, isn't he? Oh my goodness.
Hello, Father.
Oh, no.
It's Death Jr.
Hello, son.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to share in your holiday camaraderie. Then I thought I'd take you all out shopping.
Nobody here wants to go shopping. Get out of here, Death Jr.
It's okay. Pull up a chair, Death Jr. There's plenty of food to go around.
Thank you, Charles Purcell. Mind if I turn on the game?
Death Jr., turn off that TV.
Come on, it's football.
Go 5 wide here, Tony.
Seriously, give me the remote.
But it's the Cowboys. America's team. You all love the Cowboys.
We hate the Cowboys.
Love, hate, what's the difference? It's the passion that counts. Just look at those cheerleaders.
Come on, Death Jr., turn off the TV and pull up a chair. Here, have some pickled baits.
But it's Tony Romo.
Killing it usually means a motion and a run out
You
wide.
love Tony Romo.
I do love Tony Romo.
You know, he's from Burlington. He and I were born in the same hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tony Romo, man, he's pretty good. He calls every play before it happens, like he always knows what's coming.
All right, that's enough. Okay, it's a commercial. Turn it off.
But the commercials are the best part. Look. Hey, it's the AirPods wireless headphones with charging case.
Those do look pretty cool.
Turn off the TV.
Did anybody see the score? I didn't catch it.
Okay, we'll leave it on just long enough to see the score, okay?
So, what were we all talking about before I came in?
I was talking about VR.
Yes, I know.
Well, how did you know?
You all have phones, don't you? Who do you think is listening when you talk?
None of us were using our phones.
So naive. Look at your phone now, Chucky Bucky.
Oh, look at this. The latest VR. Wow. That's a ridiculous price, too.
Let's play a little game. Everyone think about the gift you want most for Christmas.
Ooh, a game.
Is everyone thinking? Now turn on your phones.
No phones at the table.
Oh, come on. It's just a game.
Hey, man, smart speakers.
Infrared laser tag.
The Apple Watch Series 5.
This year's hottest gifts. Oh, it's from Wired. I'll click on that.
And an electric scooter. How does it know? Look into your phones. Look deep into your phones.
I want to be best friends with Tony Romo.
Hey, wait, what? Where are we? Well, what happened?
What's going on here, man?
We're here. Black Friday.
But it's not even Friday yet.
Okay, then Black Thursday. Black Thanksgiving. See that guy over there? He's been camped outside of Walmart since Tuesday for the Thanksgiving doorbuster sale.
Look, the doors are just about to open. The crowd can't wait.
They're surging.
They're busting down the doors. Why do you think they call them doorbusters?
It's a stampede. Hang on to each other, everybody. We're being pulled in.
Oh my gosh, that old lady's getting trampled.
Whoa, that kid just puked on me.
Fight! Fight! It's a fight!
They both want the last Baby Shark video game.
Don't worry, guys. There's also Baby Shark dolls, Baby Shark toys, Baby Shark t-shirts, Baby Shark books. See, I got some nieces and nephews that love this stuff. Even Baby Shark phone grips.
Lines get wide. They've got to get an easier guy when it's one-on-one.
Oh, look, Tony Romo just predicted another play.
What's Tony Romo doing here? Tony Romo is everywhere.
He saw what you saw, Tony. They're going to run this ball. Got to sell out.
Hey, check it out. The Nintendo Switch Lite is only $200. Look, everyone. 100-inch smart TV.
Come on, you guys. He's got all of us under some kind of spell or something. You gotta let go.
With a Roku Streaming Stick Plus included.
He's right. Turn off your phones. And for the love of God, turn away from the TV. Don't look at it. Shut your eyes and don't look at it no matter what happens. It's the log. I'm Charles Purcell. We're just finishing up our Thanksgiving dinner here. And while we're still gathered around the table, I'd like to go around to each of our guests and have each of you tell us what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for. Chucky Bucky, what are you grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for all you guys, and I'm really, thanks for having me and being on the show regular. And I'm thankful for my folks up in Wausau. They're still both doing really good. Going to go up and see them this weekend.
All right, Chucky Bucky. There's Chucky Bucky. Bucko.
Thanks for having me and for adding me and Billy to your little family here. I look forward to doing more shows with you, and, thanks. I'm thankful for that.
Okay, and the aforementioned Billy, what are you thankful for today?
Oh, I don't know. Thanks for the food, I guess, and for being nice to me. I'm grateful for my dad and my grandpa.
Death, what are you grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for all of you taking me in and accepting me. So many people are afraid of me and don't want me around. Well, it's just great to hang out with you all and be a part of your life without everybody freaking out. So thanks for that.
That's very touching, Father. Well, what I'm grateful for...
Shut up, Death Jr.
Okay. Uncle Chuck, you're next. Well, I tell you what, I've written a little Thanksgiving poem, so if you'd all like to hear it, sure.
Yeah, man.
All right. Thanksgiving comes and goes again, with warmth of hearth and friends and kin. As bad as things can be and are, it's good to take a break. Recharge for battles to be fought and won, and even those that are never done. For we continue to persist, to know that we must all resist, though not in scorn or useless hate or fantasies of being great, but rather love the righteous cause. And on this day, we dare to pause, grateful for our gifts and health. Until that day, all share the wealth. Thanks, Uncle Chuck. I'm grateful to all the folks who tune into the log every week. Thanks to our flagship terrestrial station, River West Radio. Go to charlespurcell.com. There you'll find this and all the other series in the podcast family. Theme music composed and performed by Peter Donalds. From the New Arts and Media Studios in Milwaukee, I'm Charles Purcell. Happy Thanksgiving.